Just waiting on some peoples to come in. Trying to get glue on here. And that can get set aside while we make bead dangles. Hi, Ashley. How are you? Trying to get everything organized. Now, where did my eye pins go? Hi, Patricia. Hi, Linda. How are y'all? Thank you for coming. I had eye pins or head pins on this. There they are. Table. And now I got little hairs everywhere again. Because we're going to make bead dangles for the journal today. Hi, Joy. How are you? Thank y'all all for coming. And I don't know if I was going to use these or not. They're kind of little. I'm going to dump some out anyway. Just so that they're here. Oh, they're more sparkly. I like sparkly. And out of here, I was going to pick the blue ones and the clear ones. There's really not clear ones. They're, well, maybe. Maybe they're clear and just in my hand they don't look clear. Kind of an, well, we got kind of a creamy color in the journal, so I guess those would work. Oops. Now they're all escaping. So I think we have a good selection. Oh, there's a blue one I missed. So, I'm thinking when I did the red, my Christmas journal, I only put 10 and that looked like a good number. So, I'm thinking we need about 10 of these. And let's see. 4. There's 6 glitter pages. I'm looking to see where I could put them. I think 10 would be a good number. And if I don't use them all, they'll get used for something else later. So we're going to use head pins. And I think just to make sure it doesn't go through my beads, I'm going to put a little one at the bottom. If I can get them on here. These are beads, right? Yes. Start with a little one. And I think 3 beads is a good number. And take the round nose. Oh, I did not bring nippers. I may not need them. Straighten my loop. I'm going to need my nippers. I will be right back. Only thing I forgot was the nippers. I was thinking I didn't need nippers. Okay. And then we're going to just nip this little piece off. Without nipping anything else. Trying to make sure y'all can see what I'm doing. And then you take your flat nose pliers, because you don't want this to get stuck on anything in your journal or your laces. And I may need to nip off a little bit more of that. It's not going to. So I'll just squish it in. If my thing would not move, it would help. The whole pin is moving, which makes it hard to get a hold of this. Okay, we're going to have to try to nip it off more. There we go. Now I got it close. And I'm just making sure. Now there's a sharp. Okay. So there's one. Oh, we lost some peoples. And the bead mats are great because they keep your beads from rolling everywhere. So, and my cord is in the way again. There we go. We lost other people's. So I'm just going to put this on the head, the eye pin or the bulb pin. I'm glad, Patricia. Thank you for staying. And I'm going to do another little bead. These are cracked glass, and I really like how the cracked glass looks. I think we're going to do cracked glass, a blue, and a crackled glass. And I got the crackled glass ones from Dollar Bead. And I really like how they look. So, and my wrapped loops leave a lot to be desired. I'm not going for perfection here. It's a bead dangle for a journal, so I just want to make sure it doesn't come loose. Hi, Brenda. How are you? Thank you for coming. And we are now going to snip this off. And I'm trying to stay in camera. Hopefully I'm on camera. Okay. And put it on a bulb pin. I like that one. I may have to make a couple more like that. So, wait. We just started with the little tiny bead. Chasing beads around on a bead mat. It's not fun. And then I did cracked glass. A blue one. And another crackle glass. And then when you want to wrap a bead, you put your pliers right up against your beads, bend it over, turn. Okay, so my hand is like this. And then you rotate so that the pliers are on top, pull it over, rotate again, and then you can start wrapping. And I just wrap it. And then I'm going to snip off the excess. This way I don't have to worry about jump rings opening up and losing my, that's the wrong pliers. And I know this one needs to be squished. And straighten that up a little bit. There we go. So I got 3. Maybe I'll make 5 of each, but I want some of these too. Oh, this is going to be fun, how to split all this up. I want to get that open. Grab a little one. And these beads are white. On Dollar Bead, these are called white school color beads. And they're the white ones. They're in that section. Crackle glass, they have a whole section of crackle glass. This was on a strand from Hobby Lobby that I purchased last year. And the little tiny ones, I don't know where they came from. Ramona gave these to me. Hi, Misty. How are you? Oh, Misty, I don't know what happened to your wrench. And I can't give it to you on my phone. I can give it back to you later because you had a wrench. And I don't know what happened. And I know Patricia needs a wrench. So I will fix all that. I think we're going to go cracked glass, peach color. Oh, maybe we won't. Maybe we'll go like this. I like that. These are little tiny crystals, though, and I'm pretty sure since they came from Ramona, they're Swarovski because they're either Swarovski or Preciosa. And she purchased those from Fire Mountain Gems, I'm sure. Hi, Debbie. How are you? Thank you for coming. Hi, Joe. So that's where all the beads came from. My eye pins or head pins also came from Fire Mountain Gems. And I don't usually order from them unless Ramona has an order because Ramona makes sure that she always has the 100 items to get the cheapest prices. So I just tell Ramona what to stick in her cart, which helps her out and it helps me out. Okay, I will. I'll do that, Misty. And Misty, I know you make jewelry. Don't say anything about my wire wrap loops. These are going on a journal. I'm not going for perfection today. Which I can't do wire wrap loops pretty anyway. So mine are rustic. We'll just call them that. And we'll stick this on here. We're going to make another snow one. If I can grab this crystal. There we go. 3 of those. Bend it, rotate it. Snip it. Oh, good. I'm not the only one. I just call them rustic. I mean, right now, jump rings I've had a problem with opening up and my dangles falling off. So we're not using jump rings. I can do the rustic thing. So we need another one of these. These are going to be pretty hanging on that journal. And my little clip wants to move. Maybe if I hang on to it, I can do what I need to do. There we go. Well, no, there we don't go. It's still sticking out weird. There. Oh, we need to put it on a bullpen. So we now have 1, 2, 3. We're 6. I only need to make 4 more. Because I think 10 is a good number. For the journal. And we're going to do cracked glass, one of these, and another crackle glass. And I'm going to just let y'all know I got cracked glass from Fire Mountain Gems, and I paid more for it. Crackle glass beads, I paid more for them than I did at Dollar Bead, and they were not as pretty. I was not happy with my crackle glass from Fire Mountain Gems. And I usually love everything I get from them, but their crackle glass beads were horrible. Straighten that up a little bit. This is a pretty quick little process. Now, we don't have any that are just solid crackle glass, so we're going to go with that. Oh, not on there. We'll do 3 of these. That's so pretty. I'm thinking I could probably get these to wrap tighter if I use both pliers like you're supposed to. That one's really loose, but again, it's a bead dangle for a journal. Okay, we'll do another one like that. Little bitty one. They're running away. I thought I had it. There we go. Y'all are watching me chase beads around on a table. How exciting. I'll try to pull this back around again. Okay, we're going to just stop there. And for our last one, I'm going to count them and make sure we have 10. If I can get these little crystals to cooperate. I think we're going to do blue, crackle glass, this is so much fun, and blue. And the blue ones are rondelles, so they lay down. It's really, they don't roll. That helps. And now we're going to make sure we have 10. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We do. Okay, so I'm just going to set these aside because the next thing I wanted to show you guys was how I did this. Hi, Mary Jones. How are you? Thank you for coming. This is the Artie. It's not a design team. It's Artie May's A Winter's Tale. And so they are going on this journal. And it's finished at this point, Misty. So they're going on here. I have a Tsunami Rose design team project that I have to do. I'm going to work on it after Christmas. This is just, I'm going to put that in the shop. Hi, Deborah. So I'm going back through chat. Okay. Now, Artie Mays, which is where I kind of got the idea. She was on her, she did a video where she was doing bead dangles, but she was using pull tabs off of cans. And I'm like, I don't have any pull tabs. And she was just stringing one bead or wiring one bead through the pull tab hole. I don't have any pull tabs. I have paper clips. So I came up with this. I did it with 4mm beads on the small paper clip. Today we're going to do the big one only because it's easier. The only fiddly part is getting the first bead on there. So what you need is, this is a 6mm bead, and they work well with these paper clips. They're called jumbo, but they're just the larger paper clips. So the 6mm is perfect. And you need some Beadalon. This is Beadalon. Any kind of flex wire will work. So, Tiger Tail, flex wire, the Beadalon. This came from Hobby Lobby. And I just cut a length because And you can cut it with scissors. I like it because you can cut it with your scissors and you can tie it in knots. Just like thread. She was using wire. I couldn't get wire to work with the paper clip. So here's what I do. I get one bead. And like I said, this is the fiddly part. The first bead. Once it's on there, you're good. And that's when I pull it down to the middle. Okay. And I start at this end of the paper. Well, we're going to start at this end. Now, what I do, you have to, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all this in camera. You hold the bead. Right now, the wire's in the front. I'm going to put it through the paper clip to make a loop, and it's going to go back through the bead. And that's where this is fiddly. So it's going back through. It went through. Now I got to find it. Okay, over here. And then you're going to just pull it all together and cinch that down. Oops. See, this is where the fiddly is. Okay. I can pull it tight in a minute. Now, this one over here, same. I'm going to pull my bead back. Uh-oh. How did that get wrapped up in there? There we go. Let me pull that. Pull this down. Put the bead back in the middle. Okay, I'm not going to, right now the bead's not straight. There we go. I want this wire out of my way. This wire over here is now going to go through the middle. Pull it down. And it has to go back through the bead. And I want it on the front. On the front. And then you just pull it. Now, we have wire. We have one bead on. Oh, that one got stuck weird too. Hang on. I just have to make the loop bigger. What did it do? It went, oh, crud. I have to redo this one altogether. And that happens. Okay, that's where it went wrong. And that's where it all went wrong. It just needs to wrap around the leg. There we go. Now it needs to go back through the bead. And now I can pull everything tight. And that bead is on there. So that's the fiddly bead. Once you get that one bead on there, here's what you do. Take your wire. Put it through your bead. Hold on to that. Pull up the other end of the other wire. And it's going to go through the bead from the opposite side. And then you just pull. And then that one goes on. Now, we got to wrap it again. So it's just a matter of going back up through the middle. Pulling it. Oops, I hit the camera. And going back through the bead again. Then you take this one. And I'm making sure I don't make that same mistake. Okay, what am I doing? That's the one that just went through. This is the one I just wrapped. Okay. I was lost for a second. And then you're going to go back through your bead again. And sometimes going back through the beads can be fiddly, but there's room for all this to happen. Let me just pull it down on my wires. There it goes. And then you just pull it and pull both strands tightly. And now that one is on. And then you do it again. And you do this 6 times. Because it takes 6 beads. Well, I need to slide these up because I want to make sure I have room to put a dangle or something. And right now I can do that because I haven't tied anything down. They're just looped around. So this one goes through this side. This one goes through the opposite direction. And then you pull. And then I go from the top under the bottom. Through the bead. I hold that out of my way. From the bottom. Well, I got the loop made. I just got to get through the bead. And this can't, sometimes it can get fiddly going through the beads the second time. I mean, there's room. Where's it coming out at? It's getting stuck. Okay. And if it keeps getting stuck, I'll give it a new end. Snip off a piece. I'm going to pull this down so it's pulling down on the hole to make the hole have more room in it. There we go. That is not through the bead. There we go, but it's not in the bead. It completely missed. It's getting hung up on something in there. Okay, so maybe I lied about the only fiddly part was the beginning. It's hitting something. There it is. And now I can pull both sides, and that'll pull that bead back in place and pull it tight. And I'm going to look at chat, and I'm going to slide these up a little bit because I want more room. Dude is funny. Hi, Pearlin' Button. How are you? Siobhan. Okay, great. Thank you, Pearl. Siobhan. Oh, no. I've made you tired, Misty, from doing this. But they are pretty. Oh, the eye strain gets me too, Siobhan. Yeah, I'm supposed to be wearing glasses. Okay, so we're going to crisscross through a bead again. That's the technical term for go through one side, go through the other. From the other direction. And don't wrap it around your pliers. And I'm just going to pull it, put it down. And they slid up farther than I wanted. I need room for 2 more beads on here, and I don't have that yet. There we go. And then I go back from the back side to the front side. And back through the bead. Back to the front. Get the other wire out of the way. I hope I'm keeping this on camera. And we got to jam again. I'm going to just try to pull it all tight to make as much room through there as I can. And there it comes. And just pull it tight. Two more beads. And then I'll show y'all how to tie it off. So, through there. And I'm just going to pull it out of my way, pull that tight. Trying to get everything pulled tight so I got room to get through the bead. But it's getting stuck. It felt like it was going through. There it is. But it went where I don't want it. Went under a loop. Okay, tweezers. I thought I brought tweezers. Yes, I did. I don't want it under that loop, so I'm going to just grab it out from under the loop. Let's see, maybe pull it a little bit more. Make that loop bigger. There we go. Okay. Now I can pull. And before I pull it tight, that one goes that away. That one goes that way, and we're actually upside down. Okay. One more bead. And just get that out of my way. And there it is. Okay, so we're going to just pull it tight. Now I'm going to slide the beads to where I want them to be before I... Oops, too far. Okay. Now, what I did was, you have these little loops on the sides. Or you can just make a new one. Go up between two beads. And go through that wire to pull it to make like a knot. And I really want my wires on the same side, so I'm going to try. To weave back through a bead. Okay, we're going to give up that idea. I'm just going to come back down here. Go back up between the next two beads. Go through the loop I just made, just like you would if you were tying a knot in thread. That is not. Yes, it is. And pull it. And I'm going to go back through that same spot. Same between the two beads and do it again. And just pull it tight. I still want to go back across though. It's just better if you can go back across. But if you can't, then don't worry about it. I'm going to come up between these two. Go through the loop I just made and pull it. Go through these two. Through the loop I just made and pull it. Okay, now we're going to work on the other side. Same thing. We're just going to go up between two beads. Through the loop and pull. Up through those same two beads, through the middle of those same. If I can get this to cooperate. Two beads. Through the loop. And pull it. And then I'm going to go down to the next two and come up between those two. Go through the loop and pull it. And we are now going to go down here through the third set and do the same thing again. That didn't pull very tight. I don't know what happened there. Hopefully I can get it when I pull the next one. Uh-oh. One moment. I saw that happen. It wrapped around the whole thing. I don't want it to do that. And pull it. Okay, now I'm going to take this one and I'm going to go through from the top. And come up between the same two beads on the opposite side where the other one is. So now I have both strands on the same side. And I'm going to tie them together. So this is a right over left, left over right thing. To make your square knot. What in the world? Oh, it just rolled. Pull it back to the edge. Now you got to just snip them off. And I want them snipped closer. I'm not worried about it unraveling or anything like that. And there you have it. One bead. One beaded paper clip. And I don't know why that wire's like that, but you can usually just tuck it in. It's the one that went around the back. There we go. And there we go. I can't, unfortunately, Siobhan, I am using my phone and there is no Zoom. So I am so sorry. Oh, thank you, Siobhan. These are in the, if you go to dollarbead.com, they're in the school bead section. They're just white, what they call white school beads. And they are, I like them because they're just really a bright white. Misty wants to make some. Hi, Deborah. How are you? Oh, wow, Misty. That's a lot of cookies. We can't find mincemeat pies, Siobhan. We've tried. My brother and I love them. And the only place we could find one was at Publix. We have to order it now. Or we would have had to order it. But they want like $15 to $20 for a pie. It's not happening this year. We used to be able to find the Mrs. Smith frozen ones. Okay. Thank you, Patricia. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's those. And then the other thing I wanted to show you was how I messed up an altered paper clip that now I think is cool. So, I wasn't really following the directions how she said them. But I like how it turned out. So for these, you need tickets. And it's important how you do your tickets. Oh, come on. Tear off. You need 4 for one paper clip. But you don't want to tear them that way. I almost messed that up. You want to tear them this way. Because now what you're going to do is you're going to slide this up here Get your paper clip positioned, and you're going to glue this down. So let me grab the tacky glue. Oh, come on. Maybe it stopped up. I used it a minute ago. It is. It stopped up. There we go. I got it. And I put a healthy amount of glue. Get that off my bead mat. That's probably too much glue. Then you're just going to glue it down. And I squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. So yeah, I had too much glue. Oh, good gravy. I'll be right back. I have no paper towels out today. I'll be right back. Now I'm ready. Way too much glue. Okay, so I just glue it down just like that. Okay, then you take this one and put it on this one over here. I slide it up. I'm not going to put quite that much glue this time. Now, here's the key. You do not need these to stick. You need this to stick to this, but you don't want those to stick together. So I just press it. And then I take and I make sure that I can separate them. And I make sure all my little edges are together. Then you let this dry. When it dries, this is what you get. You get a paper clip that is fully functional, that is now completely hidden, ready for you to decorate. And I sat one day and just made a whole bunch of these. So then you can put a tag on it if you need it to be smaller. That's where you can, this one is where you can cut the bigger ones down to. If you have a smaller one, which I think I've used all the small ones I made. Nope, here's a small one. If you have a smaller one, it can be cut down to this size, because that's where the longer part of that paper clip is. So you can technically cut all that off and just decorate this part. But it's, again, it's a fully functioning paper clip, completely hidden. So you can decorate both sides of these. And you don't have the paper clip showing at all. So we're going to make another one. Where did the rest of my ticket go? I tore off 4 tickets. I used all 4 of them. Aha. Okay. So you do go through a lot of tickets, but these come from Dollar Tree. You get a lot of tickets for your $1. And then we're going to just, again, I almost folded those the wrong way. Fold them lengthwise. It just makes it easier. And she was just putting one under here. Or she may have done it like that. And I went the step further and covered both. Because I thought, why not? So I don't remember who I was watching that was doing the altered paper clips. I think it was Paula Forder, but I'm not positive. And I didn't follow her directions to the T because I ended up with my paper clip completely encased. And I like to leave the little end up here so I can put stuff on it, like bead dangles, and or you could put lace or ribbon, especially if you put small tags on here. You could put, you know, your little tag ties through there. I did that on a couple that I used in this journal. And then you just glue that down. Make sure to get your edges glued. You got to make sure your edges are glued. And this is the, I'm probably, somebody else has probably already done this to their paper clips. I'm probably not the first person. So I don't want to take credit. This one was coming up, so I'm just going to press it down again. And this one's not staying. Press it again. And maybe it just needs a little more glue. Separate it out. Just put a little tiny bit of glue in there. There we go. Like I said, you only want to make sure that you don't have these parts glued together. And it makes a really sturdy paper clip. So that's that. So I'm going to check on chat again. So that's how I made the totally hidden paper clips. What's expensive? The tickets and the paper clips? I get my tickets at Dollar Tree. So you get, I don't need $250, I think, for $1. I am doing good. Deborah. Hi, Sue. Thank you for coming. I usually make my own baby wipes. I haven't made any lately. Hi, S&N Creations. Thank you for coming. And Art and Crafting Lady, thank you. How are you today? And if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Commercial over. Sue, you're so funny. Thank you, Pearl, or Siobhan. I'm going to try to keep calling you Siobhan so I can get your name right. Oh, the mince pies. Yes, those are expensive. And I was like, we're just not going to have one. If I can't find a Mrs. Smith in the frozen food department, we are not having mincemeat pie. Because I'm just not going to spend $15 on a pie. I love my brother and all, but no. Okay, great, Misty. I'll talk to you later. Thanks and have a great rest of your day. And if I don't, which I probably won't, well, no, I'll be on live Saturday, but anybody that's not on here live on Saturday, have a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. And thank you for coming, Misty. So this is what I was going to show you all today. Now we have to put these on our little book. These little bead dangles. Don't know what I'm doing with these yet. They would make good bead dangles. Even the beginning of a tassel, you could, if you wanted to make a small tassel, you could put that on here on the end and hook this to the book. So it's ideas. And then we have our tickets that we made. Now, yesterday, what I did was I took some of the tabs from the kit and I cut one of the small paper clips off the paper and I cut the tab down the middle and I put it on my paper clip. So now I have a tab that I can put on my page. It'll slide at the, I could put it on at the top of the page. I could put it on this way, going from the top down so that the tab sticks out this way. If you flip it over and put it at the top, hang on. I'm a visual person, so we'll do it this way. So here you go. If we put it on this page like this, it's a tab at the top. If you flip it over and put it on the page like that, it's a tab on the side. And then you got a tuck spot. You could tuck something under there. So I thought that was a cool idea. And here's one of those I was talking about where I put a tag on the paper clip. The loop is under here, the little loop of the paper clip in, and then I put the little yarn through there. So this is an altered paper clip that I turned into a mini tag. So let me put my beads back right. What did I? My little tiny Dollar Tree disposable cups is what I used for my beads today. These were in something else. We ran out of crackled glass that I had out. So these go back. Oh, I didn't even use these. Ooh, that's a pretty smoky color. I'll use another project. Where'd the other little container go then? Here it is. And these were in the little baggie. And that way I don't lose my beads. And I used to make jewelry. So I have a lot of beads left from when I was making jewelry. Now I'm making jewelry for my journals. Journal jewelry. So that's why I have the supplies that I have back from the jewelry making days. And there is some of that on my Etsy store. There's more on my Facebook page, though, for Foxy's Creations. And all those links will be below. So now we just got to put these on the edges of our journal. And I am telling y'all, I really like the top of this journal. I have not done this before. I've had tags and stuff, but never all this luscious eyelash trimmy stuff. And we even have some of it at the bottom. And I like it on this winter journal. So I have 10 of these. And I don't know how many pages. I try to space them out evenly. How many pages of lace is what we should go by? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That should be 2 pages. $10, $11. We're going to do a flip through. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 pages of lace and 10 clips. About every other page of that. If I need to make more clips, we can. What's every other page that has lace? And I like mine to dangle that away. So there's one. We'll skip that one and come to this one. And what color bead did I put on there? Because I don't want to get two of them the same together. That was that. Okay, wait. That was that one. Do a white one. I'm going to try to get it through this thicker middle part. There we go. Move the other white one over. Skip that one. And we'll move. That's a straight. I only had one of those straight crystals. Okay. Nope, there's the other one. Move it over. Skip that one. And for here, like I said, I'm trying to get through this lace is so fine, but there is a thicker middle part. It would. We may put them in here. I can put them on bulb pins with no problem. And I have 2 of them. Where'd they go? We'll incorporate. I got to get bulb pins. Where did I put them? Because these don't have bulb pins on them. The only thing is I don't have any other charms that I can hang off the bottom of these, but I think they're fine. So we'll put this one here. That was a great idea. And I think that was Siobhan, and I'm going to look. It was. Thank you, Siobhan. That was a great idea. So we'll put that one there. We'll move this one off to the side. We'll get it in a minute. And we'll do this one next. And then we get to go back through. And I don't care order. I just didn't want to make sure I had two. I didn't want two together of the same thing. That's the only reason I was pulling them and separating them. Oh, that's the wrong way. Because I like mine to dangle that away. Okay. We'll pin to put on that other big one. And the Coca-Cola pull tab or the can pull tab idea was a great idea that Artie Mays had. I just didn't have pull tabs and was like, what can I do? And I paper clips. We got to skip a page. And I always put mine at the top. Oh. These were supposed to get bead dangles. Wait a minute. Paper clips. Well, we may not put bead dangles on our paper clips today. Unless I have extra space. Then we'll go back. Where's this one at? I want to space these out a little bit. We'll put that one on in a minute. Oh, that didn't stay. Whoops. Lost the beady thing. There we go. And we're going to skip that one. Oh, that's got wax paper still on it from where we put that on. I thought I got all those out. Here's another one coming in. I think I see wax paper. No. And we're going to put one on here. And I don't want the heavy one on this little fine lace. And we'll do this little solid white one. Bye, Debbie. Hi, Spanky. How are you? Thank you for coming. I'm a lurker too, Spanky. Usually I have you running and I'm doing other stuff in the background. And I just lurk. I'm a lurker. That's why I always tell people, if you come and lurk, it's not a problem because I lurk. Now we're going to put this one back in here. I want it further in to the where I got the, because I glittered this ribbon, so I'm trying to get it into the glittery part where it's stiffer. And there is that one. And we're going to skip this one. Well, this worked out great every other page. And our last page back here. And there we go. Now just get them all forward. I think I'm missing a couple. And that's how it looks when they're all on there. I like that. That is so pretty with all these white ones. And also the other ones. And so there they are. So now we'll do a flip through, but let me. Oh, bless your heart, Spanky. What are, oh no, and I can honestly tell you, I have not made any boho beads yet. I was going to ask what they are. Ignore that. Oh, I hated that machine when I was in physical therapy, Spanky. Oh, I always do the thumbs up even when I'm working. Hi, Tanya. Thank you for coming. Oh, my gosh. We're going to do a walkthrough, but there will be a walkthrough video of the journal. And I'm going to post it separate later today. But we'll go ahead and do a walkthrough. So this is a Winter's Tale. It is a kit by Artie Mays. There will be links under there for her store. Oh, I agree, Spanky. Always, even if I have the chat up, because now you have to shut down the chat to do the thumbs up, which is a pain. But I'll do it, and then you go back and you have to hit live chat again. So, this is a kit by Artie Mays. I love the kit. Now, this cover is not in her kit. I downloaded the image from the internet, found a tree on another paper that I cut out. All the little, these rabbits were with the tree. I think these were added to the tree. The deer was added. On the back cover, it just comes back around. This is a different tree, had cardinals in it, so I used it. I put glitter, and all of these little animals were added. I just cut them out and added them. So I've added other things to her kit, but I will let you know what's in the kit. This is a tag that was a free download from her website. I added the squirrel, and it's got the This Book Belongs To, and it goes in this pocket. This was in the kit. This background paper is a free download from Pinterest. I put the ribbon file folder that I made using my little mini punch board. Uh-oh. Why are we stuck? Oh, I got an eyelash trim cotton glue. Hang on. The deer was in the kit, and the fox was in the kit. This is a kit page. I left it for journaling room with the owl on it. One of my embellished paper clips with a flag or banner tab thing from the kit. And I double-sided it, so no matter which way I use it, it's covered. And, oops, there's an envelope from the kit with the journaling card. Oh, backward journaling card. Upside down journaling card. Journaling card from the kit with owls on it. I think I had it this way. Yeah. And let me put my little paper clip back. Snowflakes came from Dollar Tree. But I glittered them because they were just plain white. And I thought they needed to have some blue glitter. And then over here. Well, how did that work? Oh, well, when you take this off. We have pocket from the kit. This background was a free download. These are from the kit as well. And I put one of the tabs at the top of that one. And that's a snowflake from Dollar Tree. I need to go back through and put more of those because I don't think I have but a couple. This was a free download from her website. She created after making the kit. And these are kit images or backgrounds. The squirrel, my father-in-law took the picture of the squirrel. So I added him. That's her background. That's from the kit. These are from a different download that I found them on the internet. This is my backyard. Last year when it snowed, we took pictures and I just adjusted the color in the tent to match the kit. I put a quote, the little rabbits from the kit, and that's a journaling card from the kit. Background from the internet, kit page. This is background from the kit. This is a little squirrel I found on the internet. And I don't know that he's supposed to even be on there. He's not. Why is he on there? Uh-oh. He might be staying now. He's not supposed to be on there, though. Give me one moment. He's on there now. He wasn't supposed to be, but he is. So, and then there's the deer. And that's one of my altered paper clips that's completely usable both sides. These were tags in the kit. I chose not to cut apart and make them into a trifold tag. And then I added pockets. The rabbits were not from the kit. These are parts of pages from the kit, and these were part of that free download. I chose not to put ties on these because this is already plenty thick enough without adding to it. Brumus is a word I had never heard before, and it means of gray skies and winter days. And was this wrapped over the page? I think it was. It may have just been paper clipped. It was just paper clipped on it. So we'll go back and we'll re-paper clip him back on here. And slide my paper clip over so we're not covering up the little owl's face. That may be, see, I'm thinking this, I'm going to have to work on that because that's going to drive me insane. But I'll get it. This is the lake that we live on. So again, this was snow last year. We took the pictures. I adjusted the color. I also put the little animals in. This was from the kit. This is a background from the internet. And these are both, that's a free download from her artymaze.com. And this was in the kit. I just put them in the pocket. And then she had this great big pocket in the kit. And I put the big long tag in it. And then down here, I just put one of the bird tags and the little squirrel. I put a quote here. This is one of my altered paper clips journaling card from the kit. Scene from the kit. Journaling card. Altered paper clip, background from the internet. We're going to pull, I'll put it. This is one of the pages out of the kit. So now I can put our card back. And this was at the top. Oops, I didn't get the whole thing. And slide it over. I don't want to cover my owl faces up. Well, now that one's covered up. One of them's going to be covered. I think we're going to do it that way. Yeah. And I probably had it flipped over. And then this is a background image that I found on the internet, which I thought matched the colors in the kit. A tag from the kit pocket. This was a tag from one of her from the free downloads. Or no. I think I just cut this out of background paper. I did some stamping on it. This is from the kit, and I added eyelash trim. I love this white eyelash trim. This is my backyard again. Stop. And pocket from the kit, and then two of the tags. And it says create. It probably said your own. I think it was supposed to say create your own magic, and I don't know what happened to magic. But we're just going to leave it. Now, this was in this pocket. And then an envelope. This is another altered paper clip. And it has the little owl postcard in it. And then I put the little deer head. And this is a background from the internet I found on Pinterest. Put my little deers back. And that was a download off the internet. The page with the fox from the kit. This is background from the kit. That's from the kit altered paperclip I made. This is an internet image, both of these pages. This pocket, I think I just had because I printed my papers out first, and I had leftover paper from that I didn't use in the kit or in the journal. That was a trial run. So I made a pocket, put the little deer head on it, and this is a card from the kit, and it says, Apricity, the warmth of the sun in winter. I added a little snowflake. This is some more of my yard, and I thought it would be cute with the little squirrels playing. I added that squirrel card from the kit. That's from the kit. This page and the background are both from the kit. And I added the quote and altered paperclip. And this one, I altered both sides. So when it hangs, you got stuff on both sides of your paper. And this is an envelope from the kit and the postcard. And they're double-sided. I did print double-sided, so there's plenty of journaling space on the back of that. And we're going to just put our little paper clip back. And then this is an image from the internet with the quote on it. And I used it as my center. I put little snowmen on our little strings. And that was an image from the kit. Squirrel I downloaded, but this is all kit. Owl tag. Squirrel pocket. Oh, and we also have a squirrel journaling card. This I cut off the opposite page to this from where I pre-printed my kit. Did I skip a page? We did. Pocket from the kit. And this is a long tag from her freebies online. More of my yard, and I thought the squirrels needed to play. They needed a place to play. So I cut this from the opposite page, well, from the full page spread, and decided to make it a tuck spot. Added it to this page. Tucked our little owl card in. I added the little deer. This was a pocket from the kit. And these are 2 tags from that freebie download that I added the little animals to. A card from the kit, altered paperclip. And you could cut the journaling cards apart. I left them so that you could have extra space to journal. Another envelope from the kit on an altered paperclip. And this one I just I cut the paperclip way down of the ones that I altered, and I just put little strips on it. This is the birds, and in it we have the gray fox postcard. And let's see, make sure I only get 1 page when I paperclip back. Put our stuff back. We're moving stuff around. And then we have an, where's its paper clip? Maybe it was paper clip. It was. I'll put it under there. Another trifold tag with 2 journaling cards and a tag, which, again, because this is so thick. Oh, no. No. There we go. I didn't put any ribbons or anything at the top of my tags in these. And it's all 3. And you could have cut these. I could have cut these apart and made them into 3 tags. I really like how this looked. There we go. And I added these little squirrels, but that is a kit image. Background from the internet. Kit background. All kind of extra little fuzzies from our stuff. Eyelash trim. Here we have the card and a long tag again, and I put the deer on there. Put those back in. Altered paperclip, holding in the bird tag. And another little snowflake. This was an image from the internet. Background image from the internet. My which we'll take that off and look. That's our lake again. This was a bag that was gifted to me in Happy Mail. And I thought it would look really cute in here. So that's where that pocket came from. And these are from the kit. And then this is another one of those. Actually, yeah. This was how it came. This side was blank. I was thinking it was designed to go this way. I decorated this side and put a quote on it. And that's our lake. And then I could put it on this page. And that's an altered. And when I altered these, I did alter them so that no matter which way you put it, you could choose. And you would have a cute little something. So we're going to put it like that. There's the squirrel side of that. There's a squirrel helping to feed the little deer. That's a kit image, kit background. And then over here we have, I used a postcard from the kit as a pocket, got glitter everywhere. And put that little journaling card in there. This is my yard and a deer from the kit. I love that. Pocket I made from leftover paper. 2 tags, and I put the little bunnies on here. Kind of went crazy with the eyelash trim, but I liked it. I thought it looked like icicles. And that's a page from the kit that I just left. That's gorgeous. Some more of that bag. Journaling card. And this is another one of the cardinal paper clips. And here's an envelope with a journaling card of an owl in it. And we're going to just put that back. And then this is the last page, Create Your Own Magic. I used one of the cards as a tuck. Made a giant tag from leftover paper. Put the owl on it, the wonder of winter. And I put a quote up there as well. This was a free download. Put a little quote, added my little Foxy's Creations emblem that's going in everything now. And we're at the end of our book. Let me check on chat. Hi, Carlos. Thank you for coming. Bye, Chevron. And you're probably already gone, but if you watch later, bye. Oh, Pixie's looking for the barking dog. Yeah, I think Nick drove up. Thank you, Carlos. I'm going back through chat. Oh, thank you, Spanky. Oh, so now you have to make sure she doesn't watch your live stream, Carlos, because that could be bad. But what did you get her? Oh, I can understand, Spanky. Carlos, thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed, please do so. I'm working on getting to where I can do my next giveaway. I was going to do it at 400, but I just did one not that long ago for the 300. So I think I'm going to wait till I hit 500. I love this kit and I want to make another journal out of this kit. And she also did it mini to fit in a Altoid tin. And y'all are going live Tuesday night, Spanky? That's the way a husband's, I think, and Carlos, please don't take this wrong. Sometimes when we gripe, they get slower. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, but those architect cabinets are going to look so cool in your room. Oh, that is a cool gift, Carlos. Yes, thank you. I'm so glad. And I'm going to go, I always go back through chat for anybody that's new in here that I haven't seen before and make sure that I am subscribed to your channels. So that's our book. And then we made the paperclip dangles today and got them put on there. And I got to put a treasure on it. I think I'm just going to put a loose ribbon around it. I'm thinking about making a tassel. I'm not sure on that one yet because I'm not sure it really needs a tassel. I think it'd be pretty. And then the other thing we did today, well, we made the long beaded white one, paper clips, and I showed you how I do these paper clips so that your paper clip is completely covered in tickets and completely usable. It's just completely invisible. Carlos can be selectively slow. So we are done. Wow, this was like a not very long of a live. Is there anything I don't know what we're going to do Saturday. We could start on the next journal, but I kind of wanted to not start on another journal just yet. I wanted to wait till after Christmas. Oh, Brenda. So is there anything you all would like to see Saturday since I don't have a plan for Saturday? Because starting after Christmas, which I'm not going to be live on Tuesday, the Thursday, the 25, 26, 27th, when we go live, we'll be working on the Tsunami Rose Design Team Project Journal. You want the pics from my yard? The edited ones or the not edited ones? Because they didn't look, I edited them to look so they would fit in the kit. But that's funny. I can load them up on the Foxy's page. I mean, they're my pics. I can put them wherever I want. And y'all can have free reign. Just give me credit if you use them. But I need to know, do you want the edited or not edited? Thank you, Deborah. And then what do we want to do on Saturday? I mean, we could do ribbon embellishments. I can show you how I've been making my book paper because I've altered 2 books for Christmas presents. And I was working on a 3rd book before all the holidays hit, and we had to kind of put it on the back burner. So I have all this book paper, and I've been watching Patricia Viramonte's, G. Kerr, and Gail Agnestelli, and they all make things out of the book pages that we tear out of books when we alter a book. And so I've been playing around with book paper, making tags and pockets and all kind of things. So we could definitely all work on book paper projects. Putting those book pages to good use. Or both, Sue said. I could do both. So we may work on that because we all need tags. I mean, we need tags. We need pockets and I've made some trifold things out of book pages. It's all stuff that you can use in your junk journals, or even if you use a kit, you can put stuff in there. And that kind of thing, because the book page gives you a great background starting point, and then you can use paints or whatever to color them to match your kit or match your book. So we may just do some book paper embellishments. Another thing I was making pardon the reach, little buttons. I'm calling them buttons. There's no holes. These are a single layer of cardstock, and then I have other cardstock that I've cut out where I've had cutoffs from paper. We all have the cutoffs that I put stacked 5 deep, glue it all together, and then put either triple thick or glossy accents over the top. I'm leaning toward nail polish only because I made over 30, put triple thick on them. They were dry. They were not tacky. Put them in a baggie and they all stuck together. And I only have about 15 that are usable. So half went in the garbage. So I'm thinking clear nail polish might be a better option. And you get that nice shiny coat. But that's what these are for. These are just to make little buttons out of. There's all kinds here. So that's a project that I'm working on. And I use those like in a journal. When you have an envelope on a page and you have the flap, you can put one of those on there and tuck your flap in behind it. Another thing is if you're making a trifold card and you want to tie it closed, you could put your string or whatever behind this on the back of a trifold card. It's pretty. And then that string will come around and let you tie it closed. Right, you can use embossing powder. I do have clear embossing powder, so that works as well. Right, so the embossing powder is another option that you can use, and it's more instant because as soon as it's embossed, it's all pretty and shiny and no drying time. So that's an option, and this needs to go back in the head pin bag. And I will be putting up a recorded walkthrough of the book. So it's in a separate video because no one probably wants to go through an hour-and-a-half video to get to a walkthrough. Yeah, but see, my whole thing with the holes is even if you use embossing powder, it can block the holes. And then you got to go back through and poke the holes. So mine are just holeless buttons. So you could probably take a marker and make faux holes. That sounded funny, faux holes. So it's an idea. Now I have all these extra snowflakes. See, I need to make another snowflakey kind of journal. Oh, Sue, I didn't think about that. See? That's what happens when you're basically new to this and then you do, yeah. I didn't think about it. I'll remember that for next time. Thank you. So I'm working on making a bunch of embellishments up that I have that I can just grab from when I'm making a kit, like tags, pockets out of book pages. I printed a bunch of postcards out that I found on the internet. Stuff that I can just kind of put together as I go. You know, just to pull from. Like in this instance, I had a container, and I still have it somewhere, where I had all my little cut-apart pieces, and I have leftovers. So I really need to make another one of these journals because I have leftovers. But I put all my cut-apart pieces in there. And as I was making the journal, I could just pull from the cut-aparts and put them in. And my little tags I have, my little tabs. But these are things that are, if I do another kit with these kind of colors, I could use these in another kit. So they won't go to waste at all. I printed out extras because I was running out. And I didn't run out. And the ones I printed out are a little bit bigger than the actual ones that were in the kit. But that's okay. Okay. Spanky, that's a good idea. The skewer. I was thinking toothpicks. Either one. But it might stick to a toothpick more than it would stick to a skewer. So I'm going to have to do some more of this at the top of some things. I like this. Really like how that looks. I just want to play with it. And then it has the fuzzies at the bottom. So that will go in the Etsy store. And it's a winter journal, not a Christmas journal, which I did a Christmas one. It's in the Etsy store, which it's probably going to come out of the Etsy store. But the winter one I thought was cool because we're in winter for another few months, a couple of months anyway. Oh, see, and I have polyurethane. I could dip them. And then let them dry. That's another good idea. Y'all have to look like good ideas. It's a great tip. Fix your toothpicks. Because that's what I use to seal my pages, polyurethane. I use the Polycrylic by Minwax. Now the printer pages, all of the pages, not in this kit. A lot of my pages, were they treated? I'm feeling, no, these were not treated. Okay. In the Tsunami Rose kit that I'll be doing, it's called New Beginnings. It's only $2.50 for the kit. And I also downloaded the pastel papers, music paper, because I can use that in so many kits or in so many journals, pastel music paper. And that was another $2.50. So for $5, I got a lot of background images, plus the ones from the kit. And I have the kit. And this is going to be, other than one background, a complete Tsunami Rose kit. But those were printed. Nick bought me some new paper. And he got glossy finished paper. I don't want glossy finished paper. Plus the ink's still smeared. So I sprayed it with Krylon Matte Finish Clear Spray. Those pages have been treated front and back with the matte finish. That's why I was feeling those, because you can tell by the texture. So those pages have all been sealed. And going forward, I think that's what I'm going to do, is seal all my pages so I don't have to worry about ink running and all of that kind of thing. Right. Oh, that's a good idea, Brenda. Thank you. Bye, Carlos. Have a Merry Christmas. Thank you for coming. Oh, thank you, Carlos. I do appreciate it. Thank you for coming, and you have a Merry Christmas. And I'll be back on here Saturday, but I realize that the holidays are like right around the corner from there. People might be out shopping and doing stuff. And then from Saturday, it won't be till next Thursday. So a week from today, but I'll be back Saturday. And I got stuff to finish up. I got to finish sealing the box for my mom. I got to completely finish this box. I got to put the ribbon on it, glue the handle on it. It's all sealed, and put the inside image in it. This is one of those instant ink boxes. If y'all have the instant ink program, this is great. Used for those boxes. She requested this box. And then this one, she better not watch my videos. She loves lighthouses. This is an altered cigar box. This is a free image from the internet. I think I got it off of pixabay.com. And I think I got all of my image off of Pixabay. So this, I just need to finish. Nick has to help do something with that. I want to gloss the inside of the box or seal it. And I need to put another coat on the picture. Oh, y'all can't see that. I need to put another coat. This is it's called Portland Head. And my mother is from Maine. And this is a lighthouse that she's very familiar with. She loves the Portland Head Lighthouse. So that's in here. And it's also in one of the images on the front from a different, it's this one. It's a different angle of it. And yep, that's the only two of those I had. But she does not know about this box at all. And she loves lighthouses. And I was thinking it'd be something that she could put like trinkets and like her remotes. That's what she wanted the little box for, was a place to put her remotes. So she knows she's getting that one. This is a surprise. So I got to finish these boxes up. I need to work on my friend Lisa with my niece. They're not going to be here till after Christmas. I'm making a little mini journal for Livy. Her box is done almost. I got to put a little handle on it still. And it's feet. But I have time for that. I can work on that after Christmas. They're not going to be here till after New Year's. So I have a whole extra week to get her journal done. And Lisa ordered 2 altered boxes. And yeah, I'm busy. But I think Saturday we're just going to play and make stuff out of book paper. So come Saturday with your book paper. We can craft along together with our book paper. I think that'll be fun. Well, y'all, I guess that's it for today. I'm going to get off of here. I got to figure out what I'm going to make for dinner and everything, and probably get it started. It's almost 3 o'clock here. But I do appreciate everybody coming. Thank you so much. And if I don't see you Saturday, I hope y'all have a very Merry Christmas. And I'll be back Saturday at 2 o'clock. Bye.